Harsh Vardhan. He's a chairman of Starair Consulting and played a crucial role in turning around Air India back in the early 1980s. Harsh Vardhan, thank you very much indeed for joining us. How big a hole is Kingfisher in?
Well, I think Kingfisher is in a very dire strait, and I do not see any major solution coming up right now, although Mr. Mallya has given a long list of solutions, but of late we've been observing that Kingfisher has been running out of cash. I think that is the issue which has to be addressed. The second thing is, if you see the current results, his losses are almost 25% of the revenue, which is the highest in the industry. So Kingfisher is facing a problem. The second thing is that right now they have curtailed their operations. Their percentage of revenue has gone down. So I really do not know how are they going to cope up with these kind of contradictions.
Now, he's been defending his decision to basically stop operations with Kingfisher Red, the low-cost carrier, saying that there's a lot of competition in the pipeline there, and that they were going to have a sort of very, very difficult price war which would leave them uncompetitive and unprofitable there. But do you think that he's really at the moment regretting that, and do you think he should regret that decision?
You know, in 24 months, Vijay Mallya has changed his stand. When he bought over Air Deccan, he made big announcements and was very enthusiastic that they are entering both high-end segment of the market and low-end segment of the market. And the kind of current situation which is in, if you will see that 60% of the revenues were coming from Kingfisher Red, and by all the Indian operators without exception in last two years, particularly last 6 months, have been surviving on the cash flow generation. You know, there has been very little viability or bottom line to look at. So Kingfisher, by reducing their low-end offerings, have suddenly gone into a very cash squeeze situation, and this is what you are seeing right now, which is engulfing the Kingfisher crisis.
Mr. Mallya has very deep pockets. Do you think he's going to put his hand in his pockets and bail the airline out, or do you think he'll let it wither in the long run?
Well, I personally don't think that, you know, the pockets are so deep, because he has been trying to generate cash for the airlines for the last 2 years. And one of the problems, if you see the kind of capitalization the company has, the asset base is very low and the debt is very high. Most of the debt, long-term debts, have essentially gone to fund the losses. So, you know, in terms of the business plan, the viability is a big question mark. So I do not think that right now he has much scope for maneuvering, and he must be hoping for a miracle by which he should be able to tide over the financial crisis. But I don't see any major thing happening unless there is a buyer for the airlines or a major strategic investor. I don't find any immediate solution to the crisis that is facing Kingfisher right now.
Harsh Vardhan, thank you very much indeed.